Alright, today we are going to start with a nice relaxing session for you. So you can just listen and get comfortable. Just take your time. There's really nothing to worry about. Very good. Just listen to those nice, wonderful background tones and how they can just take up all of your focus so easily, so effortlessly, and just allow you to slip down into a nice, beautiful trance. Not worrying or thinking about anything, just drifting and listening, letting your thoughts wander, letting your mind and breathing slow down. Nothing at all to worry about now. You're doing very, very good. Just relaxing, just drifting, just listening. Nothing else that you need to worry about doing. Nothing else at all. So you can just sleep and just let everything fall away. Very, very, very good. And now I'm going to go ahead and begin to count down from 10 to 1. And of course, whenever you reach 1, you'll be in a very deep sleep. You'll just let your mind disappear and pop. And starting with 10, when you know you're listening and you're focusing on my words. 9, not worrying about doing anything else, just simply drifting downward. 8, so easy to just relax and drift. Dropping. 7, so smoothly and so effortlessly. 6, nothing else really taking up any of your attention, you're just drifting down nice and easily. 5, halfway there now, halfway into that complete and utter relaxation, complete and utter sleep. 4, nothing to think about. 3, nothing to worry about. 2, just simply 1, sleep. Sleep and let your mind go empty and just listen to my voice. Nothing else that you need to think or worry about. Just completely relaxed, completely happy, completely thoughtless. Very, very good. Just breathe and relax. Focus on that wonderful background noise, on how empty it can make you feel, how deep it's continuing to bring you, how completely wonderful you feel. Nothing in the world is bothering you. You're just relaxing down deeper with every moment, with every second. Very good. Very, very good. And now, I want you to imagine that your head is getting ever so light, like it's being filled with helium, and everybody knows how lightheaded you get whenever there's helium in your head, how hard it gets to think, how completely and utterly you just zone out and allow everything to just float away. You just let your head, your mind, your worry, your concern all just float away, and you just allow yourself to relax deeper and deeper down into my words, feeling completely wonderful, completely at peace, just dropping deeper, just falling down, so happy, so thoughtless, so mindless. I'm listening to my voice, knowing that there's nothing else that you need to worry about doing, knowing that there is no outside worry, concern. You're just here to listen to my voice and feel your mind float away as my voice begins to just guide you. If I told you to begin to start feeling cold, not freezing, but just an idle, numb sense of cold, you would immediately notice just how your fingertips and toe tips maybe just get a little bit numb with the cold. And it's not an unpleasant cold. It's actually quite pleasant. It helps you be more thoughtless, more mindless. Nothing else to focus on or worry about. Just breathing and focusing on my words. Not a worry in the world. And of course you can let that beautifully cold numbness, that thoughtlessness, just spread across your entire body. Just breathing in and out and feeling it spread, just chilling you nice and slowly all the way to the bone. And it makes it so difficult to think. The cold just makes you want to sleep deeper and deeper, float down more and more with every moment, with every second. Nothing else that you need to worry about doing, just drifting downward deeper. Very good. Nothing else to worry about or think about. Just listening to my voice, letting it guide you and knowing how nice it feels to just be mindless, brainless. It's very, very good. You're doing an excellent job. And now, you'll notice that as soon as I snap my fingers here in a few moments, all that coldness will just wash away into happy warmness. You'll just feel so warm and happy. And you'll relax even more now because the cold will release you. And of course, your mind will still be completely and utterly gone, but you'll also notice how nice it feels, how nice my voice is, and how relaxed you become. So here, on the count of 3, I'm going to snap my fingers, and you'll just get that wonderful feeling of warmth, and your mind will just pop a little. So let's start. 1, 2, 3. And just like that, all the coldness slips away, you relax even deeper, you listen to my voice. You're so focused, and you're so happy, and you're so relaxed, you're feeling absolutely amazing. And you can just let the warmth overtake you. You can let the rest of your conscious mind that's maybe holding you back a little bit just slip away. Just slip away into that wonderful warmth where nothing can really bother you, and there's nothing to worry about, and where I know is so comfortable for you to just relax. Ever so beautifully, just relax into the warmth, into the bliss, and into my voice. Wonderful. Now everybody always has a core that's deeply implanted in them. And when you're so warm, it's so easy to just reflect over that core. It's at the very center of your being. And right now, it's a beautiful crystal ball. And it just represents your thoughts, your mind, anything that really makes you you. And you can just stare at it. It's so beautiful. And it has many different facets that just shimmer that wonderful light into your eyes. It just helps you relax even more. Just focusing on your core so closely, so relaxed, so peaceful. So easy when you're this warm. And now, I think it would look ever so beautiful if we could change its color. If its color could just be changed. And so, what we're going to do is we're going to take that wonderful, lovely color and we're going to change it. But to change it, we have to add something into your core. And so, something that I think that you'll enjoy a lot is a little bit of wonderful obedience. So you can just feel that now. Feel how wonderful it is when I drop just a little bit of beautiful deep blue into that crystal. And of course, it doesn't make the crystal as deep blue as perhaps the color originally was, but yet the blue is quite light and pretty. And if you want, you can just leave it like that. Nice and a good amount of obedience in there. And it really doesn't matter if you're awake or asleep, because that obedience is part of your core now. And your core is who you are. And so if you'd like to leave it that beautiful blue, then you'll notice immediately how much warmer you get. It's almost like an instant effect. You can just imagine yourself getting more and more warm as you notice that your sexual desires begin to grow. And it is very, very hot and very, very arousing. And so, let me help you out a little bit. Let me just add another drop. And so you can just imagine another drop just down into your core. Nothing that you can do about it, but it does just make you feel hotter and hotter, make you relax more and more, and everything just becomes more peaceful, more wonderful. Nothing to really think about or worry about. You just let it happen and you feel warmer and warmer, think less and less, obey more and more. And yet, another drop can just find its way down into your core, turn your core into a more beautiful, deeper blue. And you want that blue to be so, so deep, deeper than you are right now, because it keeps getting hotter and hotter with every moment. And you start thinking less whenever it gets this hot. Whenever it's this hot, you just want to begin to tease yourself. You want to obey. You just want to do as you're told right now. And so, why don't you just take your clothes off nice and slow, nothing to worry about, nothing at all. You understand that the background noise is just a wonderful focus, and my voice is just talking to your subconscious now, and you're getting warmer and warmer with every moment that goes by, just loving it. And let your clothes come off so smoothly, so automatically, just like you're a nice, obedient puppet. Let them all come off, and immediately just feel yourself begin to get hotter and hotter. And of course you're just waiting for permission, you're waiting to be told what to do. Because even now, you're relaxing deeper and deeper into my voice. And another drop can be added to that wonderful core of yours, making it an even deeper blue, making you fall even deeper, making you feel even hotter and hotter and hotter. And now, if you want to be able to begin to touch yourself, you may. Just feeling it, feeling how wonderful it feels. Nothing else really bothering you. Having my voice idly stroke your mind away as you stroke yourself. Just touching and loving it. Nothing to worry about. Listening and getting hotter and hotter. It just feels completely unstoppable now. How good you feel. All of the blue that's just swirling around down in your core, making you more obedient and feel hotter and hotter in yourself, just rubbing and bringing even more pleasure to yourself. You only feel this good whenever you're this deep in trance, when you obey like this. And so, another drop can just fall in and you'll notice it's getting hotter and hotter, and you're starting to think less and less, and you're wanting to obey more and more. And so, just rubbing your mind away, pleasing yourself, feeling so amazing. Just continue to relax. Just continue to sleep deeper and deeper, feel better and better. Nothing to worry about, nothing to think about, just pleasure that's going to start to overwhelm your mind, making you obey, making you mine. And of course, that's what you want now. You're obeying, you're feeling so amazing. There's nothing else that's really entering your mind besides obedience. And you know, at this stage, that obedience is pleasure, and that pleasure is obedience. and the two of them can just begin to get all muddled up in your head until you're always in pleasure and you're always obeying, and it's just a wonderful feedback loop because you obey and you feel all this pleasure, and you feel pleasure like this, you want to obey even more, and you can just feel those drops, those wonderful blue drops just continue to fill up that core until they are as deep as the drop themselves. A very dark, beautiful blue overtakes it as you continue. Obedience is pleasure, and pleasure is obedience. And even now, you might want to begin to say it out loud because it's so true, it's undeniably true, and it feels so amazing, so overwhelming, and there's nothing to think about, there's nothing to do besides obey, and so you continue to obey and feel better and better. Nothing really worrying you or making you focus too much, you're just feeling so much better. You're listening to my voice, you're obeying, you're falling deeper, and you're letting your core become so obedient. And whenever your core is obedient, you know that then you can come. But I don't want you to come until you've had all the pleasure, so much pleasure, mind-shattering pleasure. And so, knowing that, you'll just continue to rub and stroke, get yourself hotter and hotter as you continue to just feel so amazing and obey more and more with every moment, with every second. There's not anything else you have to worry about doing right now. You can just continue to relax and feel better with every second. And of course, you want to feel this good. You feel this amazing, and so you continue to drop deeper down into my trance, into my will. And you know now my will is what's giving you pleasure. And so you want to obey my will. You need to obey my will. So you get hotter and sexier, and you just feel so amazing. There's nothing else that you need to worry about. There's nothing else that you want to worry about. You just feel so amazing, so hot, and you just want to come. And of course, as soon as you get to that mind-shattering, that mind-breaking pleasure, you can come. But not yet. Not until you completely let your mind break. And whenever your mind breaks, you know I'll be right here to build it all back up for you, to give you exactly what you want. And to you, that's just amazing. That's more reason to just continue to keep going, to continue to obey, because you know obedience is pleasure, and pleasure is obedience. Obedience is pleasure, and pleasure is obedience. And obedience is pleasure, and pleasure is obedience. And it just does feel so amazing, because you know that you can continue to repeat that in your head over and over and over again, and it just makes you feel even better. There's nothing that can stop you from feeling this amazing, nothing at all. You can just feel this good all the time if you just give in even more, if you just let my will overtake yours. You know that your mind is being pushed out now, pushed out by how good it feels, and knowing that your mind is being pushed away makes it feel even better. There is no resisting, there is nothing at all. You just let your mind open, you just let everything get pushed out. Nothing in the world can bother you right now. You just feel completely and utterly amazing, and you just want to sleep deeper, and you just want to get hotter and feel more and more pleasure like you're being told to. So you will continue to do that. You continue to feel so amazing and so good and so hot and so horny, and you just want to come, you just want to obey. You can't even determine what you want anymore because they are the same thing. Pleasure and obedience mean the same thing, and so all you have to do is do what you're told, and it'll feel so amazing, so perfect, so completely and utterly at peace. Your mind can even begin to break right now. You can just feel your past self beginning to break away. You can just feel my words pressuring down on your head and making you feel even better as it just cracks away at what you consider to be yourself. And knowing that you can't do anything about that just makes it feel even better. You feel even better with each passing second, with each moment. And that is how wonderful it is. There's nothing that you need to worry about doing. There's nothing besides obeying and pleasure, and that's all you can feel, that's all you can think now. Even as you continue to masturbate your mind away for me, you know that. And so whenever you do come, so soon now, so soon, you'll know that it'll feel completely amazing, completely mind-shattering, and there'll be nothing that can stop you from obeying me, from doing what my words say, because at this point it's so down deep in your core. Your core is such a beautiful blue. It's amazing to look at. It's amazing to continue to repeat. Obedience is pleasure, and pleasure is obedience, and there's nothing you need to worry about doing. So in a few moments, you'll just feel that pleasure continue to increase and increase and increase, and I'll count from 10 to 0, and whenever I reach that 0, you'll feel all of this information just click into your mind. It'll just pop. Your mind will shatter, and then you'll come. And that is how you're going to obey. And you need to obey now. It feels so amazing. You can't imagine anything else. So why don't we just start? 10, feeling so hot, so amazing. 9, obedience is pleasure and pleasure is obedience. 8, completely and utterly lost in this pleasure and this feeling and this amazing, amazing experience. 7, feeling everything just lock into your brain, feeling that pressure build up in your mind more and more. 6, just wanting it and needing it so bad, so hard. 5, just thinking about pleasing me, because pleasing me is all that you ever need to do, because whenever I'm happy, you just feel this amazing. 4, feeling it all click in, feeling that pressure build on your head more and more, just like almost a physical pain, but you know it feels so good. It'll feel absolutely amazing whenever you go over that edge. 3, almost, you're just doing so well and you need to obey, because you know obedience is pleasure and pleasure is obedience. 2, almost, you just need to come, and that's all you can think about. That and obeying, that's all that you ever need to think about. 1, so close, so needy. And 0, come, and just let everything in your mind disappear as you come and you come and you come and you come, and it feels so good. And you just feel everything just click in your mind, feel everything take over, and you know for a fact that you are mine and that you will always obey. Excellent, excellent. And so now, we're just going to go ahead and put this file on a loop. If you want, you can play it again and just let your mind fall away even faster and better, knowing how good it feels to obey.